Hello and welcome to our Torch Awards program presentation for BPA. In this presentation, we're going to talk about several different of the categories that you can put your torch points in, kind of an overview, and what do these torch points even do for you? We'll kind of answer that question for you. So the first slide is about overview of the torch point system. So it's designed to promote professionalism and leadership in helping you with your career development and your personal growth. So there's 7 different categories. There's leadership, service, cooperation, knowledge, friendship, love, hope, faith is one category by itself, and then patriotism. So you log these points in the torch resume, which will be in another lesson where we talk about how you put those into the system, into your torch resume. But in this one, we're going to discuss what is an actual torch point, like how do you get that? So each activity is worth either 5, 10, 15, or 20 points. When a student achieves a certain number of those points in a category, the advisor or local reviewer, if an advisor has dubbed a local reviewer, can submit that resume online and then you can be reviewed for recognition at whatever level you're on. So you get award pins and you get that level, and it's executive, diplomat, statesman, or ambassador torch award certificate. So these activities, you have to keep in mind, can also be done outside of BPA. So the first category is leadership. So examples of ways to achieve points in this is below in this picture. There's over 50 activities to choose in leadership. So things like, if you look up here up at the top for 101, serve as a BPA chapter committee chair, identify the committee. So let's say you're on a fundraising committee for your local BPA chapter. You can put that into the torch system, which, like I said, we'll go over how to do that in another lesson, but you need to remember that. You can put it in here. You identify that it's for this 101. It's worth 10 points, and then you can use it twice. So let's say you haven't done torch points in 2 years. You can then use this twice if you've been on a committee for 2 years in a row. For example, then participate in and attend a BPA local chapter professional growth activity. You tell what the topic is, what the presenter was, and what your involvement was. You can use it twice. In each of the categories, if you get 50 points in each category, so right there, if you would use both of these twice, that's easily 40 points right there. So then 50 points would get you to statesman. Ambassador, which gets you to go to the National Leadership Conference, is 70 points. So right there, just between these two items, you have 40 points. Next one is service. So some examples, there's also 50 different activities to choose from in this one as well. Serve as a coach for Special Olympics. Special Olympics is BPA's philanthropy. You can help with Special Olympics as a coach. You get 15 points if you do that 2 years in a row. You automatically have 30 points because you can use it 2 times. Organize and plan a blood drive. Our student council at my high school always does this. My kids use this every single year. They have 10 points right off the bat. They also volunteer at it. So they are in charge of organizing and planning it, but then they volunteer at it as well. So they get both of these points. So they get 15 between those two. And that's with student council. It's not even with BPA. So there's some other different activities that you can do. And like I said, there's 50 different ones. Cooperation is the next one. Some examples to achieve that. There's 50 in this as well. So right here, serve as a campaign committee member in BPA. Can only claim one campaign at a given time. So if we have a state officer run from our chapter, then someone serves on their campaign to help them, they can use that as torch points. So there's just one with participating in different BPA things, but be a member of another school, faith-based sport, or similar organization with an active BPA member. So if you are a BPA member and you are in a sport, you can do this, and you can do it 5 times. That gets you 25 points, halfway to statesman and almost to the ambassador award. Knowledge, so some different ways that you can achieve the knowledge torch points. Again, there's 50 activities. If you demonstrate or explain the parts of the BPA emblem in their meeting to your BPA advisor or chapter, it can be at a BPA meeting, your local meeting, and you demonstrate this, you get 10 points. Easy. Recite the BPA pledge by memory on a one-to-one basis to your advisor or chapter. So again, just to me as your advisor or to your chapter at a meeting. So some different things about your knowledge about BPA. Friendship, this is like attending BPA meetings, which we have once a month, being a attend a official local chapter social activity. We always have kind of a Christmas party. Attend a BPA state leadership conference. That is every year we go to one. So right there with those things that I just said, you'd have 15 points. So these really are easy to obtain. Attend an activity of a different school or organization. Does not need to be BPA related. A lot of people do that. So some friendship items. Sixth category, love, hope, faith. Again, 50 activities in this. So give the invocation at a BPA function. Identify the function. You do that, let's say, at a BPA chapter meeting and you're done. Participate in a BPA local chapter charity drive. We're doing an angel tree this year for our local chapter. You have a charity drive right there. So there's several things that you can use. You can even use this charity drive twice. We do 2 charity drives in our local chapter. Last one is patriotism. So here's some examples of that. Again, 50 activities. Lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Demonstrate the proper procedure for displaying and folding and caring for the U.S. flag. We can do a lot of these things at our local chapter meetings so that you can get these torch points and obtain them. We can do it as a group. There's a lot of different things. Attend a city council meeting or a school board meeting. Again, easy things that you can do outside your time or with BPA. So why do we do these? Why are these important? You're already completing the activities. You might as well receive recognition for them is my main thing. One of the things in there is being a school parade. A whole bunch of people are in our homecoming parade. You have that down. So why not receive recognition for taking that extra time and being in that parade? You get recognition for that. It's a huge resume builder. People know what these torch points are, especially around our community. Put it on your resume. You have a great resume builder by obtaining these torch pens. You get to have time with friends. You might meet somebody new, somebody that you didn't know before by doing some of these activities. And then nationals. You get to go to the National Leadership Conference if you get 70 points in each of those categories. And like I just showed you, it's not hard. So you get these points, you get to go to nationals. It's awesome. So let me know if you have any other questions about the torch point system. And how you can obtain these. And then in a later lesson, we will go over how you enter those. Bye, guys. Hope you have a great day.